What is up, guys? Slutterfist back here with another video. This time we're doing another Skyrim build. This time we have a Morag Tong build. The Morag Tong are an assassin group that are Dunmer from the province of Morrowind, and they are in the games Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, as well as the Elder Scrolls 5 DLC Dragonborn. So yeah. So this build is more of a lore role-playing build for role-playing purposes. It's not the best armor in the game, but that being said, you know, since it's more for lore purposes, it can only make sense to be a Dunmer because this is kind of a Dunmer organization, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so I'm a Dunmer. They also have a super good ability, my kind of personal favorite in the game, which is, let me make sure I have it. Yeah, Ancestor's Wrath is super good. You basically catch on fire, and like anything that comes close to you like takes a ton of fire damage. And it is super good on like bosses and stuff. It actually does like a ton of damage, and dragons. But yeah, so getting into the armor, we have the Morag Tong armor. Not the best armor in the game, but pretty good for light armor. When fully upgraded, they have an armor rating of 207. Increases your health by 70 points, increases your stamina by 70 points. The boots have a armor rating of 81. One-handed attacks do 45% more damage. That's where I put a lot of my enchantments, I'm pretty sure, to make this guy just do a ton of damage. Because, you know, this guy's an assassin. You're supposed to come up behind someone and just do one good attack and, you know, get him. One-handed attacks do 45% more damage, where it's muffled and moves silently. The bracers, usually bracers and boots have the same rating. I've never seen that. But, I don't know. Tell me if that's a normal thing. I feel like they always have the same rating. But, armor rating for these is 75, a little bit lower than the boots. One-handed attacks do 45% more damage, increases light armor skill by 28 points. So yeah, this is a light armor guy, obviously, better for sneaking. And also this armor, if you haven't seen, it's basically the same as the Chitin armor, I think it's called. And but it's like a little bit darker. It's kind of like supposed to be like stealthier looking, I guess. But yeah, I forget what mission you get this from. I think it's the mission. There's like a plot to assassinate some, like the mayor of Raven Rock or something, or the governor, or whatever position he is. I think that's what you get this, you know, whole set from. And so the helmet has an armor rating of 99. Illusion spells cost 28% less to cast. That's invisibility. That's definitely part of this build because you're, you know, sneaking and assassin. Restoration spells cost 28% less to cast. Always good to be able to heal yourself for less. Silver necklace, one-handed attacks do 45% more damage, increases light armor skill by 28 points. And silver ring, restoration spells cost 28% less to cast, illusion spells cost 28% less to cast. So I don't think I gave this guy, I can look, but I don't think I gave this guy a ton of magicka. Yeah, not like an insane amount, but I just made the spells he does do, you know, cost a lot less. So yeah. And then moving on to the weapons. Just two elven swords. You might say, like, what? This dude's an assassin, shouldn't he use a dagger? You know, I do a lot of dagger builds already, so, you know, double elven swords, how do you like that? When upgraded, damage rating of 186. You know, not as good as some other builds, but a lot of this guy's, you know, enchantments are going into magicka too, and that's kind of, you know, they have a light magicka kind of element to them. Well, I don't know about in the games. Maybe I could be wrong about that. But this build has a slight magicka element to it. But yeah, so, and then for the enchantments, for this one I did 50% chance of, oh, it's the chaos enchantment. So 50% chance of each element of fire, frost, and shock to do 28 points of damage. So basically, you know, you have a 50% chance for each of them, so they could all happen and all do 28 points each. Like, one of them could happen, two of them could happen, none of them could happen. Yeah. Chance to pair, but that's also on every hit. So every hit, it like mixes it up and does something different. Chance to paralyze target for 5 seconds. You know, says chance almost always works, especially when you're hitting them over and over again. So I'm paralyzing them. I mean, some things can resist it, but paralyzing people, and it might have to be things a lower level than you. I'm not sure about that though. But paralyzing most people, I guess, and you know, doing a ton of damage. And then this one absorbs 22 points of health and 28 points of stamina. So I'm getting, if I'm doing power attacks, I'm getting, you know, the stamina back from it. Alright, and as for some magic and abilities, this guy is, you know, a poison guy, so, or assassin, so he uses some poison runes, so, you know, if I'm sneaking and a guard comes through, he gets, you know, poisoned. Also have these poison jumping spiders. You can get these here in Solstheim. There might even be a way to craft them. Basically just throw them and they jump at something. They're pretty fucking cool. I don't know if you just drop them and aren't fighting anything. I don't know how long they last. They just fall. Yeah. But yeah, they're pretty cool. Invisibility, of course. And healing, just normal healing. But yeah. So for this build, you want to max out one-handed. You want to go ahead and do the whole, you know these ones. The you know, the natural progression of one-handed, and then you want to go and get bladesmen because we're doing double swords, and attacks with swords have a 20% chance of doing even more critical damage. Dual flurry, I always thought it was dual fury. What's dual flurry? Okay. Well, dual wielding attacks are 35% faster. Dual savagery, dual wielding power attacks do 50% bonus damage. This build is using double swords, so dual wielding, and yeah. And then you want to max out light armor because the Morag Tong armor and basically all sort of kind of assassin armors are going to be light armor usually. Increase armor rating for light armor by 100% if you max out Agile Defender. Custom fit, 25% bonus if wearing all light armor. Unhindered light armor weighs nothing and doesn't slow you down when worn. Stamina regenerates 50% faster in all light armor. You know, this one is not like that important because light armor is already pretty light, but you mostly get it to get this one because stamina regenerating 50% faster is really good. Matching set, additional 25% bonus if wearing a matching set. This is a matching set. And deft movement, 10% chance of avoiding all damage from a melee attack while wearing light armor. So, you know, you have a 10% chance that even if they connect, like, it just, like, doesn't do anything. And then for illusion, I just did, you know, novice through expert so you can cast invisibility. Usually I would also do up through quiet casting so you can do it and not, you know, trip people off. But I was just thinking, you know, this guy is not a complete just like hiding all the time. You know, he sneaks in the building real quick and then he murders everyone inside, and he's not worried about, you know, sneaking too much. So yeah, so that's why I didn't do it on this build. I came here to you know, demonstrate the build for you guys. I was gonna sneak in and you know, assassinate the Jarl lady. And then I realized, you know, it's pretty cool. I didn't know these guys stuck around with you. I mean, he came with me all the way from Solstheim to here. So I guess they're kind of like followers. If you drop one, they'll just stick with you until you have an enemy, and then they'll just like attack it. So that's pretty cool to me about this build. I didn't really know you could basically have like a spider follower. But yeah. So I'm also realizing you can't even kill the Jarls. So, you know, let's test the build out just like on this guard right now. So after one hit, you know, that's pretty good. Switch to the double sword. So that's what that does, if you guys were wondering. And then the poison rune. So he's, I don't know, let's see, does he take kind of some damage? Yeah, his health's kind of going down. So yeah, as you can see, that's the power of these swords. But yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere else and test the build out some more. Alright, so we're here in Riften to test the build out. You know, I like testing the build out on guards, and I don't think we've ever done it in Riften. And there's, you know, a lot of people that will fight us here. Pretty densely packed city, so let's test this shit out. So one kind of power attack combo takes out that guard. Damn, that's a lot of red enemies. Holy shit. Here we go. Oh, there's a lot of guards in Riften. Okay. Golly, okay. So as you can see, that gets through people pretty good. And I'm kind of healing myself, or, you know, really healing myself with absorption. I kind of, you know, all the damage I'm taking, I kind of get back. Test out the poison thing. So then Ancestor's Wrath, as you can see, is a good amount of damage. Ouch. There's a lot of guards in Riften. They are lighting me the fuck up. Okay. So as you can see, these swords just wipe them out. Look at this dude's floating sword. These swords just wipe them out. Yeah, I can't really do anything about these. That is a ton of damage. That's that paralyze. I kill him too fast to be able to paralyze him. So yeah, as you can see, this build just tears through guards, and you know, guards are pretty good actually. That's why I like testing builds out on guards, because they're a good kind of midpoint. They're not like a boss, but they're definitely better than like a bandit. But yeah, let me know what you think of this build, guys. I think it's pretty dope. You know, not the best build in the world, but for lore purposes and role-playing purposes, it's pretty cool. Yeah, let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.